ain't nothing like a fist full of cash or a blitz full of the hash that twists like a mustache. From end to end, spread it like a rash. From talking through your Walkman or at your disco bash. Give me the Tim Rumple, still skin brown. A metal face mask with a built-in frown. A mic to tilt down 100,000 pounds. And see how kilt sound like spilt milk, clown. Cocoa butter on a very assy day, fam. Ray-Bans out on the islands of Cayman. Or I break it down for the layman. Band-Aid so...
Yeah, I think
I hope there's no round 2.
for the sake of the apartment, I hope there's no round 2.
Again, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It's usually you start a guest. Last time you started the guest episode by bringing us gifts, and this time you brought us a nice little colon gift.
Yeah, I have some edibles if you want.
Yeah, that's a good gift as well. I'll take the shit. Actually, I kind of like the smell.
That's very brave of you.
Yeah. Now that I'm here.
Goodness gracious.
Well, Pete, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be the surrogate Pat for this one.
Yeah, Pat is out for this week. He is doing secret agent stuff. We can't talk about it because obviously he's in some secret organizations that he cannot talk about.
The Bike Mafia.
Yes, we didn't want to...
Whoops.
Now you said the name of the organization. The Bike Mafia is going to be peddling to get us, dude.
Shit.
Have you ever been in with the Bike Mafia, man?
I was trying at one point, like Goodfellas, like they're trying the whole movie to get in, and they just don't quite make it. That was like me in my teen years.
Yeah. Have you ever like biked like with the like tight suit or anything?
No, I've never done. Actually, my dad has done like legit races and stuff. I don't think he was ever at like a professional competitive level. But he's done the bike racing, had like the fancy bikes with the super skinny wheels and all that stuff. But not me myself. More of a mountain bike guy.
You're more of a mountain bike boy.
And I guess I had a BMX. And we do have a track in town. So as a kid, we used to bike from our neighborhood and head up to the BMX track. And like
was it like
the
dirt jumping tracks that you'd take?
Yeah.
You used to dirt jump the mountain bikes?
I mean, like not competitively, but like
fun.
We would run the course. Yeah, you'd bike
dude,
up there,
of course.
And then
I think that track's still in town.
Up at Woodbine, probably.
Yeah, but like
likely.
How many? That's got to be like because we live in Canada. Thank Jesus, praise the Queen, King. Sorry, that's my bad. But
it's okay.
It's like we live in Canada, so it's like injuries you get paid for, but. Not paid, but like it's free healthcare, so it's like they take care of it. But it's like to be in America and to get into like mountain biking and dirt biking, you just have to like fucking have zero regard.
The insurance
for your health insurance,
the insurance is gonna be ridiculous. Yeah, you gotta have rich parents.
Well, it's like, is your insurance higher if you tell them? Like, I don't know how this health insurance works at all.
No, again, we're kind of spoiled here.
We are spoiled.
You keep your health card up to date and you're good to go. Yeah. In the States, I just heard, I didn't like read the article or anything because I'm a degen.
Yeah.
But I just heard that you like can't get house insurance in California anymore because of the fires and shit.
Oh, so everyone's just like, fuck it. If you buy it, it burns.
I think it might have been like a particular company.
Oh my God.
Yeah. There's just like, we're not taking the risk. I don't know.
Like they can do car insurance, but they can't do like, what if you just said your house is a really big car and you're like,
you just strap wheels to the outside of your get them on a technicality.
Yeah, the State Farm guy comes in and he's like, it's like, where's the engine? Oh, they're taking down the furnace room.
You just have a generator in the basement. That's your engine.
A V8 engine just sitting. Yeah, it's a V8.
Yeah, it runs on diesel.
Yeah. I mean, you'd probably find loopholes like that. Like, I feel that people would try to find ways to do it. Like, open a business and say your house is a business or something and claim it. Because, like, there's, like, giant wildfires going on out in Halifax right now.
Oh, really? On the East Coast?
Yes, on the East Coast of Canada. There is a giant wildfire, and there was an evacuation. So, prayers out to Hali. I mean...
Shout out to the East Coast. Yeah, you're hardy people. I wish you the best in this trying time.
Yeah. And I hope your firefighters haven't started drinking yet.
Yeah, I'm having a sippy poo.
Yeah, hold on.
Luke's doing his thing. What up, PissRiffin? Yo, PissRiffers, get at us in the chat. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Tell us if you want some merch. We got stickers.
Cheers.
I don't know if the stickers are available online.
Cool story
Luke,
about
the stickers
that.
Available online? Yeah, tell me.
So now that we're at my place, I can actually walk around and still record the audio, which is pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
So the stickers, cool story. We actually had someone from Texas who was on vacation. Shouts out to my buddy Colin in Texas,
Colin.
He found us on vacation with his wife when they came back from a cruise in Victoria, BC. And I put a bunch of stickers out there. And he saw one of the stickers and went on Instagram and messaged me and was like, hey, man, saw the sticker out in Victoria. Listened to the podcast. Just wanted to say, like, I liked it. And I messaged him and was like, dude, if you want some stickers, let me know. So I sent out our very first PissRiffin merch mail.
Hey, dude, that's awesome. All the way to Texas.
Texas. It cost me $10, dude.
Worth.
Very worth. Colin, very worth. I hope you get them, and I haven't heard from him yet. But
yeah, well, it's going to take some time to get down there.
It's going to take some time, airmail and all that shit. But it's like, I hope he gets them, and I hope he enjoys them. And he said, because he's a traveler from the sounds of it, so he's like, he's going to stick them around the world. So,
wow.
As the
bathrooms in Barcelona with PissRiffin stickers.
Yeah. Le PissRiffin.
Sweet. Big shout out to Colin for doing that. It's
I took a
little stuff like that. It goes a long way.
I will put up. I'm not going to put it up. I'm an idiot. It has his address on it and everything.
Yeah. Let's not dox the fella.
Yeah, that's just stupid. I am an idiot.
It's okay.
Me
too.
Where is
We're
it?
Searching for the stuff on
I'm sorry.
Instagram. It's okay. I'm singing about searching for stuff on the
Soul searching. I have been soul.
Searching? Look at that. Yeah?
Yeah. Fucking
beautiful.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. I was happy about that.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for the support. And in general, if you got friends who do art or music or whatever, just that little bit of support goes a long way. So,
yeah, support your friends.
However you can.
Yeah. I mean, just like you'd support your friends with, like, if they were starting a business. Like,
yeah.
If they were if your buddy started like a lawn cutting business, I'm going to start hiring my buddy to cut the lawn because I want to support my friends.
Yeah.
If my buddy's going to make dick jokes and joke about your house having wheels, I'm going to listen to it.
Yeah. Well, we might have stumbled upon a genuine fix for the folks out in.
Yeah, actually, in California, if you listen to that and you tape wheels to your house and you confuse the insurance guy, we get like 5% of that claim or something. Like,
and I've seen some pictures of, there's this dude who's like almost always ends up on the front page of Imgur, and he's like a structural, I don't actually know if it's a man or a woman, but they are a structural repairs. Like, they go do inspections.
Yeah.
And so they're always posting pictures of like messed up foundations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it wouldn't be that unrealistic that you like could put wheels on a house and have it moving pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah. Well, they do have like mobile houses.
Yeah, true. But I'm just saying, like, because of the foundations, a lot of these are on hills.
You can just
like coastal and stuff. Oh yeah, and there's like earthquakes and stuff all the time. So the stuff is like shifting and the wood's rotten and all that.
You could just go in with like a sturdy hammer and just like knock out all the foundation.
There's
like
footage of this person just like reaching out with their hand and like pulling pieces of the wood away because like termites or moisture damage or whatever.
Yeah, there's
gnarly
videos I see online of like house inspectors who go and inspect those like $1 million like quick build houses. And like the one, he's like jumping in the kitchen and the counters are like warping.
That's no good.
And I'm like, can you imagine paying $1 million for a house and like
for a trampoline of a house?
Yeah, that's
terrible.
Like literally the counter is warping when you jump. Like you're trying to chase your kid to like be like, oh yeah, like playing with them, and you fucking trip on the floorboard that's like bent like that. Like
yeah. Or it's like, you know how you're not supposed to have two people in the trampoline?
Yeah,
like
Double bounce.
Your kid's running and you just double bounce them into the
wall. Yeah. Don't touch that. I said don't touch that.
I will double bounce you to your room. Yeah. No, I can't believe
that's funny.
Places. I know like housing is a crisis and everything, but like to put up a $750,000 or $1 million house.
Fuck those contractors where there's a crisis and they're like, so let's just build a lot of really cheap, or they're cheap houses, but they're not cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
cheap to build, but
it's like $1 million for the person to buy, which is insane.
And it's like $800K. That's still profit for them. Yeah, take your time, buddy. Don't burn yourself. We got a lot of talking to do. We got to finish the pod. We got a show tonight.
Yeah, we got a lot of entertainment to do in these next couple hours. Yeah, we're really just packing it all in, and I appreciate you coming. Thank you so much, genuinely.
Again, I'm genuinely sorry about what I did to your bathroom.
That's okay. That was a bold move as a guest to come into someone's place, but like when you're on the road and you got to dump, like I have driven up to Ottawa for the past like 2 times this week.
Yeah,
and there's a cafe up there. I'm not going to mention which cafe. But I have stopped at it both times and bought a small coffee and destroyed their bathroom.
They're going, oh no, it's him again.
Yeah. And they know I come in and go, hey guy. Well, the first time I was like, can I use your bathroom? And he's like, that'll be $350. Oh, I'm just kidding. Have fun. And then and then I fucking went in and wrecked it. And then I like felt so bad about going that I had to go buy a coffee. I was just going to walk out, but then I was like,
it's really sweet. Yeah. If it's a if it's a little cafe, it's really thoughtful of you to actually get the McDonald's, it's just in and out. No problem.
Yeah. But it's a little sadistic because I kind of just sat there and like experience the linger with them. Like we were both just standing there as it like lingered out into the cafe, and we're
that's like someone who sets a fire and then goes and hangs out with the firefighters. Like, oh, that's a big one. Right? Boy, what do you think happened? Like someone fell asleep with a cigarette?
Yeah, you think it was one of those cigarette sleepers again? Damn, like. Oh, what if I did that in the cafe? I go to the bathroom and do it, and then I'm like, wait, do you guys smell that? Who took that? Who did that? Like a fucking arsonist.
Yeah, putting the arse in arsonist.
Yeah. That's a British arsonist, is when you just go in and destroy a cafe and wait for the smell. An arsonist. Holy shit, dude.
Could you brew me a tea, love?
Yeah, I'm an awful person.
Yeah.
That was a low point in my week, but I had to go.
Yeah.
I had to go. And I was in a new office, and I didn't want to dump in the new office.
I get that. Yeah, it's a tough breaking the brown seal, you know?
Yeah, I'd rather the one cafe person hates me than like 14 coworkers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. But
yeah, you don't want that reputation as a new guy.
No, you don't want to be like, oh, that's the guy that you are on the like team Discord. You're like the poop emoji for everyone.
Yeah, it's Stinky Charles.
Yeah,
he's in this week.
He's in again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time you come into the office, it smells like shit. Like
bad luck, Chuck.
Yeah. That is funny. But do you think it'd be like a super alpha move? Like you coming in and doing that initially? Like it's like you're just coming in and then just like act like nothing happened. You're just like...
I mean, yeah, it depends on how you play it.
True.
Like, I'm trying to play it humble and grateful and thankful. But if you were just like, yeah, I did you
so you're
a favor.
thanking people for letting you take a poop?
And I do appreciate it. But if I was coming in, it would be an alpha move if I was like, yo, I helped you test the integrity of your toilet.
Yeah.
It can take a big one, buddy.
Yeah. Pipes work.
Yeah. Feel free to eat like an animal. You got to talk about 4 times a week.
Yeah. Like I want to meet the chef. You're like, who's the plumber around here?
Have you ever done that?
I want to talk to the chef.
Yeah, I want to meet the chef.
Never.
Do you want to hear a stupid story?
Yeah. You did it?
Yeah. I was like 10 years old.
You were 10?
Yeah. Dude, it's like such an embarrassing story, and it's
that's okay. That's
a classic like don't meet your hero story.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're like I'm like 10 years old. We're driving from where we are in Ontario to like my relatives out west.
Yeah.
So we're like, end of day 1 or 2 or something. We're in Northern Ontario, middle of nowhere, and we stop at like a hotel that has a restaurant in it for the food. And at this point in my life, I don't think I had ever had mashed potatoes with like a garlic in it.
Really?
Yeah,
that is a life-changing moment.
Yeah, and really, and
like mashed potatoes, life-changing moment.
Yeah.
Now with garlic.
Yeah, and it was skin in.
Damn.
Some people will like skin the potatoes.
Yeah.
This place was just like fuck that.
Mm-hmm. Like almost smashed potatoes.
Yeah. So skin in, it's all mashed up and everything.
Yeah.
But skin in and garlic, and I was like, I've never had mashed potatoes like these. These are amazing, like nice and moist, good flavor. And I straight up like I pulled the move where I was like talking to me. I was like, I think I cleared it with my parents first, and I was like
I want to ask. Mom, I need you to do this. Like,
and I talked to the waiter, like, hey, like we probably just really enjoyed the potatoes.
Yeah,
10-year-old Pete being a dumbass, and a guy comes out, and I was just like so
like
disappointed.
A Denny's.
Yeah, dude, it's not even a Denny's. It's a fucking truck stop in the middle of like Northern Ontario.
Fuck it, paint me an image of the guy. Backwards trucker cap, probably like mustache, like
no hat. I think mustache. Starting to get thin on top. Not as bad as me, but like a mullet, but not a mullet. Like it wasn't a mullet cut, but it was definitely like long in the back.
And he had some of the potatoes on his shirt, probably.
Oh yeah, it was not a nice like white suit with the tall hat.
You're expecting Gordon Ramsay. You were like, how? This has to be Michelin starred.
Yeah. Like, no, not even close. But I really like the potatoes, and I hope that wasn't weird for you, buddy. I'm sure it was.
That guy is still talking about that to this day.
And a fucking shout out to him. He came out. He was probably like cooking something.
What did he say?
He probably fucked up someone's steak to come out.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't remember. Dude, it was 27 years ago.
That's hilarious though, because it's like, at no point in my life have I. But you didn't do it out of like being fancy.
I wasn't trying to.
You were genuinely just blown away by garlic potatoes,
really
which is like. You can't hate a man. You can't get mad at a kid for that.
Yeah, and like I really enjoyed them. They were good.
Dude, I think the first time I tried chicken nuggets, I was like,
yeah.
Who cooked this? Like,
who deep fried this shit?
Who deep fried this?
Yeah.
No,
everyone deserves a raise.
I have did the like when you're leaving like a small spot, like a mom and pop shop, and you know who made it. Like you're looking at like someone's abuela like cooking tacos on the grill.
Yeah.
And you're like, they were really good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, which is a reasonable thing for a human to do.
Which is reasonable because they're just cooking and they can look up and be like,
yeah, the grill's right there next to the register.
Yeah, and they're just like, cool, thank you, I appreciate that. But like,
no, I took this guy away from his job.
Yeah, at Smokin' Joe's truck stop.
Yeah,
at a Flying J, like
Georgian Inn or wherever.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah, poor man.
Your parents probably too knew what you were doing. Like they were like, let him do it. Like,
I just instantly felt so awkward about it. Like, why did I do this to this poor man?
He still talks about that to this day. I'm not kidding. Like he probably tells his friends. He's like, I had a 10-year-old one time.
If he's not dead from lung cancer from the fucking 3 packs of smokes a
Thank
day,
you, buddy.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're not a smoker, buddy, and you're somehow listening to PissRiffin, first of all,
I was gonna say, what are the chances that this man was smashing potatoes out in Georgian Bay and then?
I mean, you never know if he's still cooking. Like,
yeah,
you got to figure. I wonder. Like, I haven't worked in a kitchen while podcasting has been a thing, but maybe it's a big thing.
Yeah, among kitchen people.
Speaker,
true.
Yeah.
I haven't worked in a kitchen since I was 13.
Damn.
Yeah, kitchen was awful. That was a terrible job. I worked illegally for kitchen in a. Pardon?
13, unless you're in Iowa now. 13's too young.
Yeah, Iowa. They're like, you're good for everything. Yeah,
you can work in a mine.
Yeah,
you can drive a mine car.
Yeah. I was literally washing dishes though for just like a family friend who opened a restaurant, and he was an asshole. Like he was a big dick. He made me work like 8 hours a day.
Wow.
And paid me like $100 at the end of the week. Cash. And I as a kid, right? I was like never had a job before.
Yeah, that's a lot of like chips and pop.
Yeah, I had like did farming before that where I made like $86 for like 2 weeks of work.
Oof.
And then I work here and I'm like $100 for a whole week? What? And I'm like, I worked 43 hours as a 12-year-old. Like, he was banking on me.
Yeah, it should have been 4 times that at least.
I remember this day. So he did this like charity event. Good guy.
For a dick, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he submitted to charity, and so because he's like, I'm gonna cook fish for a whole motorcycle charity event. So there's like 1,000 dudes and their old ladies.
Oh God,
coming through, and he's like, I'm cooking fish and chips for every single one of these motherfuckers. So I was 12, and I'd never operated a deep fryer.
No.
Up until this point. Yeah. And so we got so backed up. He's like, fuck the dishes. We're giving them out on like paper and like paper plates and shit. You get over here and start deep frying fish.
No.
And he showed me for 10 seconds. Like
he
literally put it down, goes, you wait until it's gold, and then you take it up. So I was just slamming them in. You know how quick batter turns gold in the deep fryer. Like that, dude.
Just cold inside.
Man, I was fucking boom, boom. And they were like, man, they're going so fast, but they're all fucking cold. And so like multiple people came back to report that the fish was cold. And he came back into the kitchen with a piece of fish. And he fucking like looks in. He's like, who's cooking the fish right now? And like, obviously it was me.
The infant dummy.
Yeah, the 13-year-old who you showed 10 minutes ago. And he goes, this is raw fish. Like straight up Gordon Ramsay, and fucking whipped a piece of cold fish at me. Yeah. And I kept working because I was so young that I was so scared. I just went to like smashing fries, because they hand cut fries. So I'm like on one of those machines where they're just like, blanching them, because like you can blanch fries in 10 seconds, but
yeah.
And then literally went home to my parents. I was like, this guy threw a piece of fish at me, and then they were like, you're not going back. Like, fuck you, Jerry, you piece of shit. Penalty Box Family Restaurant in Tamworth, Ontario. I'll name call him. Wow. Shitty organization. He ran it terribly. It went out of business in multiple towns, and he used underage labor.
Damn, we're getting controversial on this episode.
It's not controversial. It's just I think he's out of business tenfold now. So
probably good if that's your business practices. Find a better way.
Yeah. But
take advantage of 16-year-olds and up. Please.
Yeah, come on. 16, you can cook a fish.
Yeah. Sounds like a Springsteen song. 16, you can cook a fish, but you can't drive to war or something.
Yeah.
I'm not a good songwriter.
He's young enough to grill, but not old enough to fight.
Kill. Not old enough to kill.
Fuck. God damn it.
It's right there.
I don't know why I did that.
You know what? I think if we did a couple of drafts, we could probably write a good song. Yeah.
That was only in like 3 attempts. We almost had a Springsteen hit.
Yeah, true.
I mean, he probably had a couple more.
Yeah.
Standing on your mama's porch.
That's a different artist, but that's okay.
I know. I'm just singing.
Singing songs.
I'm singing artists that sound like Bruce Springsteen at this now.
Money, money, money. That's not even. I don't know what we're doing.
Isn't that ABBA at this point?
It's basically bring Springsteen.
Bring Springsteen here.
Springsteen. Spruce James Dean.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Who sings "Summer of '69"?
Bryan Adams.
Bryan Adams. That's it.
Yeah.
Na 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 na.
That's Cuts Like a Knife.
Yeah.
Also Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one was right.
Sweet. Yeah.
Took 3 attempts, but I got the right artist.
Yeah, I'm more of a Tom Cochran man. You know who doesn't get enough shout outs these days?
Who?
Who's that guy? Dave
Matthews?
Dave Wilcox.
Oh yeah.
He's written some goddamn bangers. Bad Apple.
Yeah.
Riverboat Fantasy. There's some other ones that I can't think of right now, but yeah.
The song about a riverboat. Who writes a song about a riverboat?
David Wilcox.
David Wilcox does, dude.
David motherfucking Wilcox.
David motherfucking Wilcox. Shouts out, dude. Yeah. We just shout out random super famous artists.
They need the help from us. Yeah.
That's what Pat will mention that sometimes. He's like, we should get a sponsor from this person. And I'm like, I don't know if they want us.
Yeah.
I'll pitch them the press pack, but
it's tricky. Oh, you got that all set up? You get the kit?
No.
The press kit? Oh.
No. I'm not promoting. The most promotion I do is handing out the stickers. It's like real guerrilla underground.
Pretty good, yeah. And do you have an Instagram channel specifically for PissRiffin?
Yes, we do.
Sweet.
And mention this: we did start a Patreon.
Oh, cool.
We probably should have mentioned that about 25 minutes ago, but
yeah, whatever. If you made it this far in the episode, you deserve to know.
If you made it this far, you may be the people that we're talking to. I think we made it like $2 to donate. So
wow,
if you go on to Patreon and search PissRiffing,
all one word,
Riffin,
no G,
yeah, like how it's spelled in the YouTube. We did set up a Patreon, and so far we just have some cool photos that we took with some cool stuff that has been mentioned in the podcast before. And if you subscribe to the Patreon, you can figure that out. And then I put up the roast we did.
The roast?
Yeah. Do you remember the roast, the comic roast we did?
Oh, you taped that?
Yeah, I taped that. I taped that whole thing, and it's available on Patreon.
That's awesome. That was fun. The King was there, right?
Yes.
The King hosted the roast portion.
Since you're a VIP guest, two-timer, we'll send you a secret link to that.
Sweet. That's really sweet of you.
But
the King had a lot of fun.
The King's coming back out tonight too.
Yeah, I can't make it to the show, but my twin brother, the King of Kingston, is going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pete's cousin, who looks suspiciously like Pete.
Okay, and we're twins. We're twins.
Identical.
Twin brother. Yeah.
Same DNA.
Yeah. Basically the same person, just taking slightly different paths in life.
Yeah.
King's a little bit of a underground hero.
Yeah.
In town here.
But
doesn't like to be in the limelight too much, so doesn't get out to a lot of the shows. But every now and then, it's good to be social, right?
You're just not. I love how your whole bit is you always commit to it forever, and I love it.
Yeah, well, it's
it's not even a bit. He's your twin brother.
It's who he is. It's my twin brother. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any new stuff you're going to be trying tonight?
I don't know. I haven't talked with the King about that, but it's probably just going to be the same old. Just
I got a couple
promoting the general services. You got some new stuff?
I got a couple new jokes. I got a couple jokes I was trying to workshop this week too that I just can't find the funny in, and there's so much funny. Like we were talking the other day about, do you know those surgeries that people are getting? They have leg lengthening surgeries now. Like people are getting surgeries on their legs to get like 4 inches added to their height.
Like from South Park from 15 years ago, essentially.
Seriously, but instead of putting balls in the knee,
yeah.
Instead of putting ball sacks as kneecaps,
it just seems like a bad problem. Yeah,
it seems like a bad problem. Like they never expected he would jump.
Yeah.
But
no jumping with these new legs.
Yeah.
No.
But he, like, I see this. There's an Instagram page of this guy who obviously got leg lengthening. Like, you go scroll down, and he's like 5'5".
Yeah.
Like he's not tall, and then he just came back like 6'3".
What?
But like he's open about it. Like he's like
so much leg length.
He's totally open about it. And like he can't even wait until like the surgery is done. Like he's like going up to like monkey bars and shit. And like pulling himself out of the chair and like supporting his like, and I can make fun of this guy in a fucking wheelchair because he put himself in that wheelchair to get leg lengthening surgery.
Yeah.
That is not a necessary surgery. You don't have to do that.
No, you don't have to.
And he's pulling himself out of his wheelchair to hang from the bar. And he's just hanging there and going, look how tall I am. And you're like, dude, what is happening? Like,
yeah. Is that the right amount though? You said 5'5" up to 6'3". That's a 10-inch difference.
Jamie, pull that up. Hold on.
If that's possible, what are they doing? Are they putting like steel rods in your leg?
Yeah,
and how is it not hugely disproportionate? Because your torso and your arm is still going to be the same size. You're just going to have these giraffe legs.
So you can add up to a max of 6 inches. I'm sorry.
Okay,
so
still,
he went from 5'5" to fucking 6'1".
Yeah.
Right? Sorry, 5'5" to 5'11". Yeah.
Which still is a big difference.
I'm dumb. But
it's okay.
It's ridiculous. And you would notice if your friend who is 5'5" came back and is like hey, man, like you just like reaching everything on the top shelves. Well, let me get that for you. Like,
yeah, if Jeff was all of a sudden significantly taller than me, I'd be like,
yeah.
what?
If our 5'8" friend Jeff came back 6'3".
You've been working out your...
Yeah.
You've been getting stretched on a rack?
Have you been sleeping upside down like a bat? Like, yeah. I don't know, but it's just like a girl getting like breast enlargements. Like, it's just body enhancements, and if they can do it, it's like it's going to become more prevalent. Like,
yeah,
dudes are going to be going out and getting that. I know.
Would you?
I'm comfortable with my height.
Yeah, I don't think you need to.
I'm 5'11".
Yeah, I was gonna say we're pretty close to the same.
I'm 5'11", so I'm almost. People mistake me for 6 feet. Not often, because someone who's 6 feet knows I'm 5'11".
Well, you still got the hair that gives you a little extra.
Yeah. It's all fluff though. Yeah, it's 3 inches of fluff, but
that's fine.
I'm comfortable with mine, so I don't think I'd go through the pain of literally chopping my legs and adding extenders.
Yeah, wild.
So they've perfected the leg, which has like a bunch of bones,
There's a few
muscles,
in there. Yeah.
All this shit.
Occasional ligament. Like, how is that? Oh my god, you'd have to just do everything.
Yeah.
Like,
extend everything.
Like the veins, they're gonna need to extend the veins somehow. I don't know
how do they even do that?
I don't know. I can barely podcast. You want to do leg surgery? It's not going to happen.
They probably stretch. Ooh, they probably just stretch the skin.
The skin I could see getting stretched.
They probably
might
just
do some grafts.
Yeah, they probably cut it and then stretch the skin, swell the veins and stuff. They probably don't just chop the whole leg off and then like rebuild the leg.
I don't know. Like,
but I don't know. That's when my brain's going.
Yeah, I mean the amount of advancements they've made in medical surgery.
Just old fashioned. They bring in like a bone saw and just like.
Fucking maybe. I mean, think about all the stuff they can do now. They can put like pig valves in your heart.
Yeah.
You know, in the last like 100-ish years, they've been able to figure out brain surgery.
Yeah.
You know.
But I'm always scared, dude, with these like organ transplants and shit. Because you remember the X-Files episode where the guy? I'm pretty sure the guy gets like a liver transplant, but he like wants to like murder people and shit.
It was the liver of a killer, right?
Yeah. And then they figure out the person who done it, and I'm like, is there gonna be some sort of like osmosis of like murder if I get someone's like, I don't know, you get an organ transplant and they like fucking killing people?
Yeah.
You never know, or it's just X-Files. That's just created a very paranoid adult.
I don't know if they do like bone transplants. I think you can get marrow from someone else if you're like a matching.
But you can't just grow a bone in a lab, can you?
Believe it or not, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Until it shows up in a meme or a video game. Yeah, I'm not gonna know.
Yeah,
that's where I get my news.
Why can't we add 6 inches to our? Yeah,
our hongus.
Yeah, or slonger.
You can add 3/4 of an inch.
But I thought that's soft. I've looked into that. Come on.
You have?
No, I mean Googled it.
Oh yeah. Well, no, yeah.
You've never Googled penis extension surgery? Come on.
Just the images.
Yeah, Well, you see it because I remember watching it in a Pinot the first time.
In a Pinot?
Yeah, and you see like the 2-colored peen.
What?
You've never seen that shit?
Oh, a Pinot. Oh, okay.
A Pinot like porn.
Pinography.
I'm just being suave about it.
Yeah, no. Again, I had never heard about this, and
I'm trying to prevent the censors from fully blocking us.
Yeah. A fella that we probably both know told me about going to Japan and getting the peen lengthening surgery.
What?
Yeah. Feel free to cut this particular part out if you want to, but it was one of the...
Or just bleep his name every time.
Uncut.
Yeah, but we're back.
But he told me about going to Japan, and I think the surgery was like $20,000 or something. And all they can add is like 3/4 of an inch, and they can do it one time. You got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Yeah. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I would, a little bit more wouldn't hurt, but I don't know if I want to drop 20 G's.
Do you think $20,000 for, you said 3/4 of an inch? Do you think that works out in the wash? No.
You got to be plowing enough.
And is that hard and soft? Like both sides? Or is that just 3/4 of an inch soft?
I didn't. I didn't question.
You gotta ask these questions, man.
3/4 of an inch soft is going to equate to an inch or possibly more hard. So yeah, it is important to know that.
No, because I don't know if it multiplies. If it's a fake tube, I don't know if it gets the blood like the other bit. So it might just like be a little extra bit on there, and then it just like goes up.
I don't think it is.
It's just there.
I think there's more inside, and they just kind of like cut it free or something. Is my impression. Again, haven't looked into it.
What if it's just like an optical illusion and they just like change the angle of it a bit?
they just glue some mirrors to your thighs.
Yeah.
So it like looks bigger.
Whoa, dude. I can see the bottom of it from here.
So you should probably wipe a little more.
Yeah.
Just like two more.
I can see my hemorrhoids. Yeah. That would be our, like, we're like not the fake Dr. Miami of penis enlargements. We just do we get a really good body paint artist to just paint a 1/4 of an inch optical illusion on it.
Yeah, there's probably a market, and then you could probably get it for like maybe a couple $100, or like a tattoo, so it doesn't like wash away.
Ooh, dick tattoo.
An optical illusion dick tattoo to make it look
now
larger.
Can you imagine too? This is ADD. I'm sorry, tangents. Can you imagine going to Japan? The fucking one of the oldest cultures in the world.
It's up there, I think. Yeah,
oldest cultures in the world, and you get off the plane, and they're like, "Where are you visiting first?" And you're like, Dr. Wang, like I'm going to get my dick extended, and that's all I care about when I'm here. Like
I'm a penis extension tourist.
Yeah, I'm a penis and yeah.
And maybe we'll go to Kyoto and see some temples.
Yeah. Maybe we'll drop down to Kyoto, or maybe we'll see
if I can walk.
Yeah, maybe we'll see Mount Fuji if we get the time.
That would be nice. Yeah,
but I gotta get my dick extended first. Like
yeah.
Oh my God, man, that's funny. Shouts out to our boy, dude. I hope you're fucking slinging that extra 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah, I forget because he did go up on stage the one time. I forget if he talked about it then or if it was just a private conversation.
I mean, if you did that, that would be the I don't know if the best bit. It would make people laugh, but it would be laughing at you.
Yeah, but as long as you know that, it's okay. I mean, most of the stories that I have to tell are going to be like me getting laughed at.
Yeah.
Not so much stuff that I've done that's...
Yeah. Do you think it's like do you think a guy gets more confidence when they get that little extra bit?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like you're wearing like tighter sweatpants and shit. Like,
oh yeah, it's crotch hair plugs, right? Like it's
crotch plugs when you really think of it.
You know, it's 6 months at the gym.
Yeah.
You know,
it's all packed into one.
Yeah.
That,
and it's like I don't know. It's mostly an invisible thing, right? Until you're getting
like you're just secretly walking around with. And someone's like, I don't know what it is about you, but you're just walking with an extra pep in your step today.
Well, I mean, if you want to go to dinner sometime, and depending on how the conversation goes, you could find out why.
What have you been doing differently? Oh, nothing.
Well, you know, just wisely investing $20,000 in a lifelong commitment.
I spent $20,000 on therapy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine trying to claim that with your work too? Like, how would you pitch that to HR?
Oh my God, yeah. I've never been at a job that would probably be generous enough to, with their policy to contribute
sir.
to that. No.
Pete?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone in this world works at a job that's going to cover penis extensions.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Unless you work for like Vivid.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
And even then, like, they'll just get the next guy who's dick
no,
naturally.
There was this. Big. So we had this guy, a job I used to work at.
Yeah.
I can freely talk about it however I want because I.
No NDA?
No NDA. No.
Oh yeah. Fuck
no.
you.
Even if they got an NDA, they fuck me. I can fuck them. It was like this weed facility, so they're like they are obviously have good benefits and shit because it's like they're in the health field.
Yeah.
And this one guy who came in genuinely got hired in a bar. Like our CEO met him in a bar, talked to him one night. He was really good at, and this is mom's life. Like he was really good at shining whiskey. He was a moonshiner, and he talked to our CEO, and we did like extractions and shit. And our CEO hired him. on the spot.
Is there a lot of overlap between
no
weed growth and
no
you're dealing with
no
chemicals?
But he came in, nice enough guy, but the man, like, he had bad teeth. Probably did some questionable substances in his history.
Yeah.
And you see how good I'm going around the sensors here? And I'm trying to think. I'm trying to like perform for kids here to avoid the YouTube censors. He did a lot of questionable substances, and he had pretty bad teeth. And he came in, and he saw like our health care plan, and he went to the dentist and tried to get the drafted up to get fully like redone dentures.
Ooh.
And it was like $25,000.
Yeah.
And like he went like, what are they called? Veneers, where they're like white and fucking shiny and shit.
That Jimmy Carr grill.
Yeah. And he tried to go to HR and like pitch this, and they were just like, no, like we're not doing that. And we have a great plan. And
cavities and root canals, man. Cosmetic stuff? No.
Yeah, they were like, no, we're not doing that. And then he like complained for like 3 weeks. Like, they won't fucking cover my veneers.
Dude, a lot of places you're going to wait 3 months minimum to get on the dental plan.
Oh, yeah.
Some places are going to make you 9 or a year.
Oh, yeah. And can you, like, you'd not even just normal dentures. You got to go for, like, the pearly fucking white teeth. Like, the nicest teeth you could get.
I mean, shout out for, like, going for it, but...
I mean, yeah. And I think...
the limits.
He tried... there. You know how they have, like, the ones that you have to, like, polydent in? This is great pod content, talking about dentures.
Yeah.
But he tried to get the like screw-in teeth that you can like individually, you get all the teeth.
So
So
they put in like the post?
Yeah.
That's so much work.
And it's just, crazy. But so not all play. I don't think they're going to cover, long story short, I don't think they're going to cover a dick extension.
No.
No.
Not likely. I mean, it just isn't something that comes up in most jobs. It's something that you need. You know, like a lot of places, like if you lose like a foot or an arm or some fingers, there's like set amounts you can
Yeah. You get $50,000 for an arm.
But there's nothing to like, improve or whatever. Like maybe like glasses, because that is something that could potentially improve your job.
Yeah.
But most places you don't use your dick to do the job.
What if your penis had coverage, and then you say, "Oh, I cut my penis," and then they're like, "Oh, we need to fill out a workplace report," and then you're like, "Well, I just haven't cut it yet." And I will.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you had like a creative accountant / lawyer.
Yeah.
Figure out a way.
You went MIA for like 3 weeks, and you just didn't.
Yeah.
But then you'd be on vacation. Yeah. Now, do you think there's going to be like some just dumb idiots who come out, and because like our Canadian government right now covers like sex changes for like trans individuals.
Yeah.
There's definitely going to be protesters, small dick white dudes who are coming out and being like, well, I want my penis covered. Like,
I think that's a tough one, because then you have to admit that you have a non-large PP.
Yeah, it's true.
Which is tough. So
I think by driving the like giant dually truck and taping Canadian flags to the back of it,
generally well known,
you're pretty much already broadcasting that you have a tiny penis. So like,
no, I don't think that's going to get covered. If anything, maybe, and this is tough because I don't know if it would be work related or if it would be a government thing. But there's a lot of people, like almost nobody chooses to get a circumcision.
Yeah,
there are definitely people that do. But
I did not consent.
Yeah, most people, it's something that's done to you as not even a child, as an infant.
Yeah,
you don't have the ability to speak, and they lop off the tip. So if there were techniques, I know there's like weights you can attach to it and stuff. Sorry for anyone who doesn't want to hear about foreskin.
I have seen the what show? I think
it was an episode of Friends, wasn't it?
No, it's not an episode of Friends. It's
I'm pretty sure Joey was trying to fix his foreskin in one episode of Friends.
It's another show. I think it's called.
That did happen, but it's not.
It's a Friends. It is Friends, but there's a. It's like. Do you know the show where the guy reviews everything?
The show, like an actual television.
Yeah. It's on like I could be totally wrong here, and I'm just talking my ass, but it's a show, and he literally goes to the guy's place who has this website, and this guy has like a contraption and he's just hanging off his dick. The whole episode, he's literally like interviewing the guy, and the guy's just like laying in bed with it. Like he had this device that hooks to the headboard, and it like
can he like pull it if it's? I'm not getting enough tension.
Yeah,
right now.
dude, and you sleep, and it just slowly recovers.
Yeah, it's just slowly pulling and just trying to
and then
condense the skin.
During the day, it's like you said, weights, and then it like hangs down your pant leg.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We get it for those who dress left or right. We have both models available.
I didn't even realize that was like a movement. Like the whole, I didn't like consent to my whole foreskin being chopped because it's like
it's a small but mighty movement.
I mean,
yeah,
cat's out of the bag. I'm chopped. I don't care. I'm like I didn't choose, but like
not chopped. And there's been shout out
Unity.
Unity. I still remember we were in like a grade 7 or whatever, grade 7 or 8, and we're talking with this one girl who was already a little bit sexually active.
Yeah.
And they were talking about she'd done a little bit of the fellation.
Yeah.
And the guys were like, well, what do you prefer? Like, guy who's
grade 10, she's like, well,
guy who's chopped or not chopped? And she's like, sorry guys, like I prefer a circumcised penis. And like no, circumcised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And based on everybody's facial reactions, you could basically tell the guys who were like, yeah,
the guys who jumped up and cheered.
Like 3 or 4 of us who were like, oh man,
the only girl who's blowing guys.
Sucks, man. So
the next day,
that was a weird way to find out everybody's
like 6
status.
dudes added her on MSN.
Yeah, and it would have been MSN at the time. Yeah,
that's funny.
But yeah, that has stuck with me. I'm pretty sure about one of the dudes, but I forget the status of everyone else. Based on that small, again, it was like there was like 8 of us.
Yeah.
And based on that small sample, I was like, well, most guys are circumcised, I guess, and I'm in the small minority.
Well, it's like some people do it for like religion, and it's like I think I got it done just for like they were like it was like an addition. Like when you buy a car, they were like, you want electric mirrors, and they were like, yeah, fuck it. Like,
well, yeah.
My parents were just like, fuck it, let's go. Like.
Yeah, I feel like it was something that maybe made more sense before like running water and soap were as readily available as they are now.
Yeah, but I would hope back in the day they weren't doing the budget cirkies medieval times. Like how long has that been practiced?
I don't know a lot about the history of this particular practice.
Yeah, true. This is on me to research because it's my cross to bear.
Going back at least 26 years or something.
Yeah. Well, rest in peace.
Rest in penis. Yeah.
Rest in penis to my
to the bottom, the tip ring.
Yeah, that extra 3/4. That was $20,000 he chopped off right there.
Oh man, I remember hearing. I think they probably talked about this on Rogan or whatever. I forget where I heard about it, but it was some dude who like claimed to have the largest penis in the world. And it turns out that he had just like spent his whole life stretching his foreskin. So like he has, like a 15-inch penis or whatever.
It was all foreskin.
But like 10 of it is, he's got like a regular, like average
size. Can he even get?
But he's just been putting weights on it. I don't think it got, I don't know.
It would look like when a clown is blowing up one of those balloons.
Yeah.
And the start when it's like the tip is still.
It's still a little bit, but at the bottom. Or what I was gonna say is like, if you're ever wearing a tube sock, like the one that goes up to your knee or whatever, and you like take it off and it's almost all off, except it's still like on your foot.
Yeah.
There's all that extra. That's
when you're trying to get it on and you're kicking your foot like that. Like, yeah, that'd be
like that would be horrible.
It sounds like some sort of weird level of like Dante's Inferno for a chick who fucked up really bad.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're gonna be fucked forever with dudes with really big dicks.
Frankie floppy foreskin over here. Yeah. Gross. Well, I mean, shout out to the guy for trying.
Yeah.
But
I just heard the door try to be opened.
Is it just vehicles passing by? Is Bex coming back?
Hey. Movie over? No, I just went for a walk. We haven't gone
Yeah, walk. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, because when we film at Pat's, Chrissy always intro.
Yeah,
so
we got
it's par for the course to have a girlfriend interrupt a PissRiffin episode.
2.0. Oh my god, I hope it's okay in there.
It's probably cleared out. Yeah, we didn't hear any. What the fuck, Pete? yeah.
I don't want to repeat that.
No, I don't want to repeat that either.
It was so bad. It was so bad that time. Oh my goodness. It was such a fun night though.
Such a fun night. Yes. That was a good epi. If you haven't listened to the next episode or the last episode, the one we gave it like we took 2 weeks off because we were both really busy.
It happens.
It happens.
Things ramp up.
Yeah. Shit got busy. We were both really busy, but the last episode we released got like a couple more full listens, and like we gained a couple subscribers. So I'm like, all right, we have enough stuff out there that it's like residually going. So as long as we just continue on this and we don't take any more 2-week breaks, this is why we're filming. This is the burner episode. So if Pat and I film one this week too, we have now a cushion.
In the bag?
We have a cushion, like. But
well, yeah, you guys have been pretty good friends. It's been great getting to know you through the comedy thing. So if I can help out in any way, I'm happy.
Always,
to be, buddy.
We're always happy to have you.
Yeah.
You're a great co-host in lieu of Pat.
Thanks, buddy.
You smell equally as bad. I'll tell you that. I mean the shit, not the.
Yeah, no, I didn't ruin it. Yeah. Becky, you missed it.
Beck, yeah, you're lucky you came when you did.
There was a rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Oh no, I smelt it still.
No. I can't win.
It is definitely still with us.
Shout out to
And
Denny's
you
for
heard
ruining
it
my
from
insides.
our second producer.
Sorry.
That's Becky's first, I think, live appearance on the pod, and it is calling Pete out, which last time Pete was here, he got called for a shit too. You're just a little shit bandit.
Yeah. This time it's actually my fault. Last time it was residuals.
Oh, that's funny.
But it's okay. Sorry, Becky.
That is funny.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. Becky, pod update. How was your trip down south? Last time you were on the pod, you were very hammered in a Dominican hotel room.
That's right. Yeah.
Ah, yes, I survived.
Is that candy?
Oh, not a lot.
Yeah, you're holding candy from me. Never
For
mind.
the
You're not coming on the
movie.
pod.
Come on.
Yeah, never mind.
Leave
All right.
me.
And now hearing from Becky, her trip down to Dominican Republic.
It was very fun.
Great. Love that.
Couple of drinks were had.
Got some sun.
Got some sun.
Beautiful.
I'm on the spot. I'm nervous.
Okay,
You're
good
off
update.
camera. You're off camera. It's fine. It takes a lot of the pressure away. But thanks.
I don't know why you didn't ask me to fill in today.
Oh, drama.
Because that right there.
I think get in the comments if you want to see a couples episode. Sometime.
Yeah, we will do a couples episode. I feel you both have been at least present enough in an episode that people wouldn't be like out of the blue, but we'll definitely need a lot of Bud Light for that. Am I right?
I mean, I love both of them. So, but yeah, if you want to have fun, you have some Bud Lages.
Bye.
Bye.
movie?
Great to see you. Enjoy the movie.
Bye, love you.
Love you.
Love you too. Oh, you're talking to Luke. Okay.
Love you. Love you.
Aw, thanks,
Aw,
Becky.
love you.
Bye.
Bye, buddy. Have fun.
Okay, now you're just Canadian goodbying. All right, Becky making her first live pod appearance.
Yeah.
Wow, making monumental pushes here.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Well, now
What were we talking about? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Podcasting.
I think now that the door's open, I can still smell it. It's poking through a little bit.
It was a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you get up to this week? What's your week looking like? You playing any games?
Yeah, still gaming. I've been slacking on streaming because just yesterday I didn't get around to it, and then today I had some internet troubles.
I've been having internet troubles too.
Yeah.
I've been lagging all the time, dude.
Who you with?
Virgin, which is Bell.
Oh,
So if you're with Bell,
I didn't know they did internet. No, I'm with I got the cable. The big C. Yeah, and I guess they had a little outage overnight, and then I got this thing where if anyone has troubles with outages and then stuff not getting back, you got to reset the router. You got to hit the little button. Because I unplugged it and plugged it back in after like 20 seconds. Multiple times, nothing.
Yeah.
Hit that reset button and right away.
Yeah, I had to do that with that one right there where and it's so funny how it's like we've reverted, like I haven't had to reset something in so long. Just plug it, unplug it, and plug it back in. Like that always used to be the fix.
Yeah.
Now you're like, I'm scared I'm going to corrupt the memory if I unplug it right now. Like, well, now I'm like, fuck, router doesn't have a fucking memory card. It's fixed.
Shit's gotten way better in that regard.
Yeah.
Oh man, remember he had to like deactivate? You know, if you have a USB plugged in,
yeah,
you'd have to go and like deactivate.
Yeah, yeah. You still have to eject.
You can pull the cord.
You still got to eject a USB, Pete. Come on.
Some you don't.
Really?
As long as you're not like using them, most times you can just pull them out. The eject option isn't even there sometimes, dude.
Really?
Technology, baby, it's getting better.
Oh, dude. Sorry. My USBs. I'm not that advanced yet.
Okay.
I'm not that advanced yet. I still thought I'm an eject or die, dude, or else you're corrupting.
I mean, it's probably safest.
Yeah, and we thank God haven't lost any episodes due to like massive corruption. But
yeah, true.
There was I forget what episode it was, but I thought I lost the audio files on it, or I only had like one. But then I was like, oh yeah, I have the memory card, so I just pulled it off that. But it was like, I haven't lost anything big yet, which is good.
That's very good, yeah.
Yeah. Our producer hasn't fucked up yet.
That's good.
Chrissy and Becky.
Yeah? Who don't do any of the producing.
Yeah.
The producers by name only.
Yeah. I did have someone offer Darcy, who also listens to PissRiffin.
Oh, right on. Thanks for the support, Darcy.
He's took music engineering and shit in school. Ooh. Yeah, so he knows his way around like audio and whatnot, and he said he's like, I can help you dial out the audio and shit. So I was like, I might take you up on that because it sounds decent, but sometimes it sounds a little.
Yeah, and especially since we're like holding it ourselves, sometimes we're a little closer, sometimes a little farther away. Yeah. Volume modulates, you know, how loud you're speaking.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
But the content remains good.
Top notch shit.
Yeah.
We're coming for you, JRE.
Yeah. Hey, we did make what was it?
Lists?
Yeah, we made a list, dude. We made
podcasts, not like a terrorist watch list.
Oh, all the watch lists.
Okay, sweet.
All the watch lists.
Good.
Both Pat and I are on every possible list. FBI's Most Wanted. The little we're little dots everywhere. But it was like stand up Apple Podcasts top for the month. And we came 48th out of 60.
That seems good. Only out of 60? There's only 60.
Well, that's like the top list for like the most popular for the month is 60, but it's like a subcategory of categories. Like it's like
true. No, it's a comedy podcast.
Yeah. We're very niche, and it's in Canada only, so it's like
okay.
Yeah, but
still, there's 60 motherfuckers doing comedy podcasts in Canada.
But there's literally millions of podcasts out there right now.
There's so many.
So many. Everyone is podcasting.
Yeah. Well, it's never been easier to like buy a couple mics and.
It took me 5 minutes to put this up.
Yeah.
No, does the quality reflect that it took me 5 minutes to put it up? Yeah. But do we care?
No.
Not at all.
Still got our loyal listeners. Even though this is me, I'm still gonna listen to this whenever.
Yeah. I'm gonna go listen to my own voice.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it so much, but I still listen to the episode as a guest. I still listen to the whole damn thing.
I have to edit all of like when I edit the episodes. This one probably will be good enough that we can just fucking. And I'm too lazy that I'm probably just gonna toss it on unedited.
You're not even gonna cut Buddy's name.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut.
That's the only thing. Shit, we should have noted how long we'd been going at that time. But
yeah, I'm gonna cut that. Name. Even maybe he likes that shadow. What if he gets like chicks? No chicks are listening to PissRiffin.
You never know.
His phone starts ringing. Yeah. That's wild. But I listen to it when I edit, and I hate it sometimes because I'm just listening to my own voice, and I'm like, This is weird.
I think, except for the most extreme narcissists, most people probably are like,
Yeah.
I like how it sounds.
Yeah. But sometimes we get a good bit and I laugh out loud. And I'm like, that was funny. And I'm like, I'm happy to upload this. Like, and then sometimes I listen and I'm like, ugh.
What was I talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Calling the chef out for fucking mashed potatoes.
That's funny, dude. That is hilarious. I don't know though. I remember one time when I went to Kingston Brewing Company, which is a restaurant like right down the road.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, and I was obsessed with their Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Okay.
And I was young, and I asked for barbecue sauce to go because I liked the barbecue sauce so much. So I asked the server, I was like, "Can I have a little bit to go?" And she was like, "Yeah, for sure." And I thought that she just meant I could take the bottle. So I just like took a whole bottle of barbecue sauce, and it was like the lid cut, and like it was not travel ready or anything. So I was just like a kid in the back of the car with a bottle of barbecue sauce. My parents were like,
stolen bottle.
yeah, they're like, "Where'd you get that?" I'm like, "Well, she said I could take it to go." And
She's like, come back with a little plastic thing.
yeah. She was gonna give me like,
kid go?
yeah, exactly.
Where did that handsome child go to?
Where did that sweet little boy go? Who wanted my sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think when you're young, you're just stupid.
Yeah.
And now that I'm becoming a uncle myself, I see it, and it's hilarious. Because when a kid says dumb shit to you, you're just like, what?
Oh, there's nothing better than a kid confidently telling you something that you just know is absolutely false.
Oh, yeah. Wild.
They're just like, no, monkeys do live on the moon.
Yeah.
There's thousands. That's where they came
And you
from.
don't want to be a dick and be like, actually, monkeys. You got to be like, oh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I think I saw some monkeys on the moon last night.
All of them. And gorillas, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Gorillas aren't from the moon. That's stupid.
Yeah, idiot.
Oh, my bad.
But I want to be a cool uncle. I'm not going to be the uncle that just sits there and shits on all my little nephew's dreams.
Yeah.
If he wants to think there's monkeys on the moon, I'm going to sit there and let him think there's monkeys on the moon for a little bit.
Dude, I remember my nephew was in town.
Yeah.
A while ago, my sister came. Husband and the nephew were all here for like months. Mm-hmm. And I remember hanging out with the kiddo at one point, and he's like he went like nonverbal, like he was just like making noises.
Yeah.
Because I think he didn't want to like ask for what he wanted.
Yeah.
But he wanted like to pop the screen off the window because the room he was staying in, there was like an overhang outside the window.
Yeah.
And this is like straight up, as kids, we would like jump like in the winter. You'd make a pile of snow out front.
Jump out the window.
You jump out the window. We did it in the summer too.
Yeah.
No snow.
Yeah.
And like I remember my buddy Tim like almost fucked up his legs just doing a bad jump.
Yeah. Jumping out of a window, he
Yeah.
almost got injured.
Yeah. It was like it was only first story. Come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it wasn't from the window. It's from the fucking roof section outside the thing.
Oh my god.
But like
funny.
I kind of knew because I had done this a bunch myself, and I was like, I can't let you out there.
Yeah.
And you're not asking me specifically for what you.
But I see where your brain is going, and I respect it.
I know that, yeah, and trust me, it'd be a lot of fun. But I'm not letting you break your leg.
But you didn't say that to your nephew.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you want to jump off the roof? It's so much fun.
Yeah, no, we're not doing it. You'll never do it.
You will never get the chance to do it.
Fucking blast.
But it's so fun.
Yeah.
Your uncle, he almost broke his leg doing it, but you're not doing it. You're not doing it.
But something rad he did, which is like an infamous story with my family right now, is he was getting in trouble at school for climbing trees.
Yeah.
And they were giving him a hard time about it. And he just like pushed back like a little boss. And he's like, if we can't climb trees, we need monkey bars.
Yeah. And he got monkey bars?
They got monkey bars.
No way, dude.
Like within a month or two, they fucking put up monkey bars.
It's a little political activist.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, he got himself some monkey bars. I think they had like, I don't know if he had to like drop a proposal or whatever, but like maybe they talked.
You think he made it? How old is he?
He's like 5.
You think he whipped up a good business plan
You never know.
to pitch to council?
He had a little help from the folks, but I think he
I could picture him going in as like a little 5-year-old in a suit, and then he's like, honorable council members.
Membles. He would mispronounce stuff too. He's 5.
I have a presentation for you today. And then he pulls up his slides, and it's all just crayon drawings of him climbing a tree.
Yeah. Well, that crayon does remind me because my sister when she was like 6 or 7, wrote a letter in purple crayon to George Bush Sr. because he was the president at the time. And the Gulf War was happening, and she kept hearing about it. And she was like, they need to stop this.
Stop Desert Storm.
They need to stop Desert Storm. And so she wrote this in purple crayon. Dear Mr. Bush, please stop the war. I fucking... And like she got in the paper for it.
Oh my God. Did your parents have this somewhere? I know your parents have that.
I don't know if they still had the letter because it went to the White House.
Oh my God. As a Canadian kid.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, she went for it.
That's funny though.
She fucking went for it.
She shipped that shit. Did she like drop it in the mailbox and everything? Like,
I don't know.
Do you think George Bush Sr. ever read that letter?
I don't know. I don't
Probably
remember.
not.
I feel like we might have got a letter back. Probably not from the president himself. Probably like just from someone in the office.
Yeah.
And then they just like got his stamp or some shit. I'd have to look up the story, but yeah.
Oh, they say he got a letter back, so it's like
pretty sure she got a letter back. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Just like a generic, like, thank you for your concern. It's a complicated issue. We've already spent a lot on missiles, so we're not going to stop anytime soon.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, live your life.
We've already made like a 6-month contract with the arms dealers, and we're men of honor.
Yeah.
So we're not going to back out of the contract.
Yeah, Lockheed Martin wrote us a letter in a red crayon.
Yeah.
And that's more of a war color.
They used pencil crayon, so it's a lot more professional, bitch.
Yeah. This wide-ass writing of yours.
Yeah.
Clearly, you didn't even use a new purple crayon.
Yeah. Their lawyers get involved. They're like, you have no legal letterhead on this, so it's like, I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to pitch this letter back
You
to
didn't
you.
even date this.
Yeah, there's no official date, and what type of formatting is this?
Where's the bribe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time is it?
I don't know.
7. What time is Tommy's?
I don't know. It's whatever time it says, it's going to be 45 minutes later than that.
We got an hour and 6. It's 7 o'clock. I think Tommy's is at 8:30.
Yeah. We can shoot the shit a little while longer.
Yeah, we'll riff the piss. Yeah.
We need to run.
Yeah, that's a...
Rush.
Do you remember... So, stupid shit you did when you were a kid. I remember we did this also. It's kind of same, but different. I feel like that's a theme of the pod. You know, is your eye watering because the sun is coming in your eye there?
No, I'm just crying thinking about lighters and crayon. Like, she was just such an activist.
Yeah. She was so friggin' good. If you need me to close that, let me know.
That's fine.
One thing, when I was a kid, I remember our school did this thing.
Yeah.
Where... I can just close that. It's not really helping any lighting.
Cool.
We made this cookbook, and everyone had to submit their own recipe. And when it came back, everyone submitted like family recipes and shit. And I went home with my mom, and I just like straight up was like, I'm creating a recipe.
Oh.
Yeah, and I just went crazy and just like started throwing like broccoli, cream soup, like just dumb shit in a pan, and I submitted that to the school, and it got printed in the recipe book. And it's like Luke's special broccoli and cream, and I'm like, why did my mom not stop me on it? Like, it's like 2 cans of cream soup, 8 pounds of pepper, like throw some paprika in there too. Like,
wait, peppers or pepper?
Pepper.
That's so much.
It's a lot of pepper,
dude.
That's
not
10.
That's not a good ratio.
I was 10. I was 10, dude. I fucking pulled this recipe out of my asshole.
Yeah. Well, how much have you cooked at that point in your life?
Nah, none. That was probably the first time I...
Well, and good for you for going for it, you know?
I think I was just, when I was a kid, I might be a little... autistic.
You think?
And I would I'd get something in my brain where I'm like, I'm going to be a chef. And I'd like fully method act that role of like, I'm a chef.
Do your best impression of
chef.
chef.
And like at one point I was like, I'm a bug catcher. And I like, you know, the like bug catching kit and shit. And like, I was like obsessed with bugs. And I'm like, I'm going to be a bug catcher.
Nice.
Then I like did karate, and I was like, I'm going to be a karate person. Like, just jump from task to task. Like, but everything I did, I was like, I'm going to do it.
You went for it like 100%.
Professionally. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Professional.
I have those thoughts, but then they last about 7 hours till I sober up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what am I thinking?
It's always when you get that first cup of coffee. That's always like the most positive my brain is.
Yeah.
during the day.
For me, it's like at night after I've wasted an entire day. I'm like, you know what I should do tomorrow? I'm going to get up and I'm going to go for a run.
Yeah.
I'm going to practice guitar, and then I'm going to write, and then I'm going to clean my apartment a little.
Yeah.
And then everything's going to be great.
Yeah.
And then I don't do anything all day. And at the end of the day, fuck, tomorrow.
Yeah.
I will go for a run.
Well, good thing I did all that planning yesterday because I got so much more stuff to add to the list. Like,
God, yeah, I can do laundry now.
Yeah.
Too. Ooh, okay, we'll start the laundry. We'll go for a run. Put it in the dryer. Ugh.
Yeah, I am a little vampire. I like to be up late, and it's bad.
Oh no, I love that shit, dude.
It's bad. I don't know why, and I forget who said it. It was like Mark Maron or someone was like, it's like you don't have to write at 4 a.m. in the morning. Like you don't have to write when it's like dark and slumber and like mystic and shit. It's like and like people have this idea that that's like when the creative juices are flowing, and it's like, no, your brain's your brain. It's probably funnier in the morning when you actually have like energy to do shit.
You're rested. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fucking Carlin, I think, pretty famously, like, had an office outside of his house. He would like go every day.
Yeah.
And from 8 to 4 or whatever, would sit there and write. And whether or not it was like the best shit ever, he was at least there writing and editing and doing it, whether or not the creative juices are flowing.
Yeah,
like
just
half of it is like just do it.
Just like, and half of his shit is probably just awful.
Oh,
but
for sure. And
fuck
then
it.
and then there's another famous example. Again, this is me just quoting shit I heard on the internet, so take it for what you will.
I feel like that's just life.
But yeah, have you heard Terry Pratchett? You heard of that fellow?
No, I mean I've heard of the author,
Yeah.
Terry Pratchett, but
That's the fellow we're
I
talking
have
about.
not read any Terry Pratchett.
I haven't either, and I really should because a lot of people recommend it. It seems to be like really highly regarded fantasy. Is my stomach sticking out again?
That's like a
Classic.
Mistborn?
Oh fuck, Discworld.
Discworld, that's
Pretty
it.
sure
Yeah,
Discworld
yeah,
is
yeah.
his. And then he co-wrote Good Omens with Neil Gaiman. Yeah. Anyway, apparently he only wrote like 400 words a day.
But he would do
But he
it
would like
every
consistently
day.
write. Probably a few exceptions here and there, but
Interesting.
yeah. And then someone was
Interesting.
like, I've been trying to write, and you sit down and you try and write like for an hour or two every day, and it's hard. And I've been trying to just write 200 words a day, which is not a lot. But then I remind myself of Terry Pratchett, who wrote 400 words a day.
Yeah.
And I'm writing half as much
Yeah.
as Terry Pratchett a
Yeah.
day. Like, that's good. Have I done any writing in a while? No.
No.
But there's plenty of motivating stuff out there. That you might be thinking, maybe
I'm getting some funny thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a competition where it's like book novelists.
Yeah.
I forget what month it is. I think it's like January.
Sounds
And
like
there's like a challenge where you write a book in a month.
Whoa.
And it's like minimum like 50,000 words or something. And it's like, when you break it down, it's insane because it's like 2,000 words. No, not quite 2,000 words a day, but like a little, like about 2,000 words a day. Like,
Yeah.
but it's like, it's a lot of writing. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely couldn't, I don't even know that many words.
Well, you get to repeat them. It doesn't have to be
Oh.
2,000 different words. You can use like the, and, but,
Can I just use and but?
the 3 different things.
Yeah,
Oh my
3,000.
God. Okay, here's your challenge. You got to write a 50,000 word essay, book.
Yeah.
And the only words you can use are and, them, and they.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
They
And, but.
and but them.
And they, but they, but I can't even.
Them
fuck
and
it.
then but.
This isn't going to be
and
a good
them,
book.
But them and them.
You could do it. No one's going to
But
buy this
them,
book.
but they. Yeah. We would be awful artists. This is why we're not novelists.
Yeah, what is this? Oh, it's an eggplant.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Kind of looks like a peener. All of our things
Go
are
to Japan and get this implanted.
extended through 3/4 of an inch. We pool. Go support the Patreon so we can get 3/4 of an inch added to the end of our penis.
Yeah.
We have, now that Pete's in on it, we need 3 tips. So that's $60,000 we have to raise.
Yeah.
But think, that's an inch and 3/4 that you are donating to underprivileged small penis men.
Yeah.
So please donate to our dick tip fund.
At the very least, if you could just hit that little like button,
Yeah.
subscribe if you've got the room.
Yeah, honestly, a subscribe and a like donates to our Dick Tip Fund because it makes our imaginary Dick Tip grow 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
Because we're so happy that we got an extra subscriber and a like.
Yeah, if you could help us grow either our real life peen or our e-peen.
E-peens, real peens,
it.
either peen, we appreciate it, honestly.
Yeah.
That's 114.
Whatever. You want to cut it? Thank you for pissing a riff.
Thank you for riffing my piss. Yeah, I think I think we got an hour 14. That gives us time to get ready if we want to, because we'll walk down. It'll probably take about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, and I gotta head home, but the king is probably gonna come here, and then we'll.
Yeah. Sorry, we gotta go pick up Pete's cousin and then bring him back. But
twin brother, you've met him.
Twin brother. I'm sorry.
He likes you.
Yeah,
he's a big fan. He's a big fan of the pod. He's been listening to most episodes.
He gets me a lot of shit too.
Yeah. Well, he's got some hookups.
I've got all my dildos from him.
Yeah. Well, he's in the business.
Yeah, he's in the business. He
He sells butt plugs too. He's expanding.
Oh, I know.
In more ways than one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on that, thank you very much for joining us for another episode of PissRiffin.
PissRiffin. Cheers.
Oh, we'll do our classic.
What do we do?
Ha 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 ha. What a good week, Pete. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
No worries. Anytime, brother. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.